دەشتی خۆش و ڕەنگینە ئاوی کەوسەرە خەکی گەوهەرە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە
سەیرەنگەی بەهارانی سەوزەگیای نەرم و جوانی سەیرەنگەی بەهارانی سەوزەگیای نەرم و جوانی سەدڵ دەبێ حەیرانە ئاوی کەوسەرە خەکی گەوهەرە
پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە
ئەم شوێنە شوێنی کوردە جێی قارەمان و مەردە ئەم شوێنە
شوێنی کوردە جێی قارەمان و مەردە لانە شێرینە بەردە ئەوی کەوسەرە خەکی گەوهەرە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە پر لە گوڵ و نەسرینە
وەتەن چاوی لێمانە دەریکەین لە تەنگانە
the group from the Syrian government army. They are attacking the civilians in this Kurdish neighborhood. Unfortunately, we didn't hear any from the international community. We asked it to have a ceasefire to save the life of the Syrian people and the civilian in these two districts. So after 4 or 5 days, there is a lot of people being missed now. We don't know where are they. Most of them young men, Kurdish young men, and we have also more than 100 being injured and about 25 or 49 are being killed. So this is what happened now. Now after that, there is a ceasefire happened, and then they asked it to withdraw from the fighters in the Sheikh Maksud to withdraw to the northeast Syria. That's what makes the people very uncomfort, because they don't know who will guarantee their safety, who will guarantee the safety if this the internal government, police or the army, they entered the Sheikh Maksud. They controlled Al-Shafia, they controlled Sheikh Maksud, and now they are committing a lot of violation. During the attack, within 4 days, they targeted the hospital, in which is called Khalid Fajr Hospital in Sheikh Maksud, and there many people have been missed their life. They entered to the hospital of which is called Osman Hospital. It is in the beginning of Al-Shafia, which is away from the conflict zone. They entered to the hospital. Nobody was in the hospital, only the owner of the hospital and his cousin. Both of them, they entered to the hospital and killed both of them. This is what happened. So they are killing the people according to their identity as a Kurdish people. It is an ethnic cleansing for the Kurds. It is a demography changing for the Kurdish people in Aleppo. I want to say that Aleppo is not only for the Arab people, it's all the people there they are living. Who is living in Aleppo, they are diverse. We have Kurds, we have Armenian, we have Syriac, we have the Arab Muslim, we have Christians. So it is diverse. This is Aleppo. It is just as the other part in Syria. So for that, we ask it to have the decentralized system, to have a negotiation and dialogue, and which we always open to that. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear from Damascus so far. So now, all our the internal police from Sheikh Maksud, they moved to the northeast Syria. 200,000 of the people being displaced now. Some of them, they went to Afrin. Some of them now are missing. Many families are missing. They bombed the civilian, one family, 5 members of the family all being killed after bombing their house. So they are, when you see the government bombing the civilians, bombing its people, that is not acceptable. That is the violation for human rights. For that, we want to stop it. I can stop here. If you have any question, maybe I can answer. And again, I will be apologize for not able to reach Fawza Al-Yusuf, because we couldn't reach her because of the disconnection of the internet there, or the difficulty of the internet in the region now. Thank you so much.
I'll ask a question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. You know that the US administration have been engaged with both the Syrian Democratic Forces and the Syrian Autonomous Administration and
Yes.
Damascus to prevent these attacks. Have you been engaged with them, and would they have responded to your questions so far?
Thank you, Dia. And regarding the engagement with the Syrian government, before Mr. Ambassador Barak reached to Damascus, our administration there, the SDF and the SDC, Autonomous Administration, tried to reach Damascus, but they are not answering. There is no response that time. Unless now when Ambassador Barak, he arrived to Damascus, and then there was a ceasefire, and then it happened that all the fighters or the police from the Sheikh Masood withdrew to the northeast Syria. So we couldn't get any response before that from them, even though we reached them many times, but they are not responding to us.
If I may add another question, this was the last question. Even after the ceasefire that being announced with the US mediation, we saw that there were some attacks to the Trinda, and there could be another attack on other areas which under the control of the Kurdish forces or the Kurdish security forces and the minority forces. Do you have any fear that they are violating these agreements that you have now with them? And what's your call to the US administration, both the US administration and the US Congress, to prevent the future attacks and the future violations against the minorities?
Yes, we saw some, attack in their Hafir also. There's some gathering, but we hope that there will be no attack again, but we're afraid. So for that, we call the US government here and the US Congress to follow up with all these things, because when they lift the sanction, they say there should be protection for the minorities and protection for the Kurdish people who are their allies, who are the American partnership in fighting against ISIS. So we hope that will not happen, because we are not willing to have any other conflict in Syria anymore. We want to build now, again, in the negotiation and dialogue, to build a new Syria and to have a new constitution, so that this constitution will have the guarantee of all the people there, the rights of the people here, the Kurds, the all the other minorities, the Alawite, the Druze, and the Christian Syria.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any question here, Nancy?
We have no questions online. As we have no questions online, perhaps we can discuss what is being requested of the international community related to humanitarian assistance in Sheikh Masood and Ashrafia.
Yes. So now the situation in Sheikh Masood now, after the withdrawal from the fighters from there, and many people displaced, and the wounded people being also moved to the northeast Syria, now the situation there is vague. Nobody knows what's going on in Sheikh Masood. First, they don't allow any media to go there. Second, we have many missing people. We are not able to reach them because there is no internet connection in Sheikh Masood. Also, they disconnected, no electricity. So for that, we are worried about our people who remain still in Sheikh Masood. More than 200,000 people still there, all civilians. We are worried about the lives of our people there, the children, the women and men, all they are there. So really, the situation is very critical in Sheikh Masood now. For that, we ask the organization, international organization, the international community, to go to Sheikh Masood and to see what's going on the ground there, because we are not able to reach them. And to know how can we guarantee the safety of the people who stay there till now. This is one. We need the humanitarian issue to go inside the humanitarian organization, but with the United Nations organization should be on the ground there, because we are worried about our people in Sheikh Masood there, the lives of the civilian there. So for that, we are asking to have a humanitarian assistance to the neighboring group there, and to have also organization, international community to go and to find out what's going on there, to protect the lives of the people in the region. Because really, we don't trust these groups who are now in Sheikh Masood. One of them we can see, maybe everybody saw that, some of them, they are not Syrians. One of them who was an Egyptian and who was wanted from the government of Egypt. They are these people who threw the fighter, the woman fighter, from the 3rd floor to the ground. That is violation of the human rights, never happened. So this woman, they throw her from the third or fourth floor from the high building, and this is who did that. He is an Egyptian guy who is now joining the army. So this is the danger of the foreign fighters in the Syrian army. So for that we call always that these foreign fighters, they are not Syrian. Why should they stay in the army? And they are killing the Syrian people. That is not acceptable. Any other
further question?
Okay.
I saw that the SDC put out a statement for their demands for further negotiations.
Yes. So statement there, I mean, maybe we can also send it by emails.
Yeah, maybe we can read it.
Yes. Can you read it? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we have the statement from the SDC. We can read it down to you. Please, Mr.
So, on the basis, so the SDC in the statement affirms the following demands as minimum requirements for restoring the political process and rebuilding trust. 1, an immediate cessation of all military operations in civil areas, alongside ensuring full protection for civilians and essential services and humanitarian facilities in accordance with the international humanitarian law. 2nd, the launch of an independent, transparent international investigation into all violations and massacres committed, with full accountability for all political and military actors responsible. This must be accompanied by guarantees of non-recurrence through independent national and international civil oversight mechanism. 3rd, ensuring the safe and dignified return of displaced persons, providing fair compensations to those affected, and initiating the reconstruction of damaged areas. 4, reaffirming full commitment to the agreement of March 10th and April 1st, 2025 as a foundation for any dialogue, and resuming serious negotiation within a comprehensive intra-Syrian framework free from coercion, imposition, and subjugation. Prerequisite for building a state governed by the rule of law and citizenship. 6, initiating efforts to convene a comprehensive Syrian national conference. Syria's future can only be built through dialogue and inclusion and inclusive national project, not through battlegrounds or a unilateral security-driven approach. The unity of Syria will be achieved through recognition of its diversity and shared governance, not through the reproduction of repressive centralization. The SDC will continue to work toward this objective in defense of all Syrians and their right to a free and dignified homeland. General Council of Syrian Democratic Council, January 11, 2026.
Thank you. So we are committed to the negotiation. We are committed to the agreement of 10th of March. We are ready for the dialogue because we believe that the only way is not fighting or not, military solution. It is a political solution. So for that, we are committed to this agreement, and we are ready to have, again, inclusive government should be, and the constitution which guarantee the right of all the components of Syria. That's we are looking for, and we hope that we can again have the dialogue with the government, but with the guarantee of the international players like American, France, and UK, and the others also countries. We need to build our country now. We don't want to have any interference from any regional countries like Turkey, which is always pushing these militias who are attacking Sheikh Maqsood. By the way, the militia who are attacking Sheikh Maqsood, they have been like Al-Hamzat and Hamshat. They were sanctioned by the United Nations, by the United States, and by the UK. So they are the same people that being sanctioned, the same people who committed the crimes in Sheikh Maqsood, the same people who committed crimes in the cause for the Alawite and Druze. Thank you so much.
Can I ask one more question? Do you have any numbers that how many people have been missing so far?
So far, we are not able to reach to the number to connect to try to reach them. So there are many of them missing, especially the young men. So they are separating men from women, and they are taking the men to some places we are not able to reach. And because many of the families, they reach us and they say, we missed our son, we missed our husband, and so on. So we are not able to reach them, really. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. And again, apologizing for not able to reach to the region with the speaker. Maybe we will promise next time we can have another briefing with another speaker if we could reach, because the difficulty of the communication and the internet. Thank you so much for having us today and being with us today. And have a good day for everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.